It's Wednesday before Good Friday. If you look at all the timelines in the history books, it doesn't say that a lot happened today. It just says that one thing happened today. But that one thing was pretty significant. Today is the day. And that week before Jesus died, today's the day that Judas actually betrays Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. You can read about this in Matthew 26, Mark 14, and Luke 22. This is where Judas has been released from the table sitting with Jesus. Jesus says, go do what you must. $30 pieces of silver is not a lot of money even in that culture. It was, in fact, the exact price that a master who owned slaves would be paid if one of his slaves were gored by an ox or killed. This was the price of a dead slave. Jesus, a slave to his righteousness, a slave to his love for us, a slave to his call to serve God the Father, came willingly, and he died. And to add insult to injury, the price that those who would kill him demanded was that price, 30 pieces of silver. This price goes back to a prophecy concerning these times in Zechariah. You can read about the prophecy in Zechariah chapter 11. The prophecy is fulfilled again here in the book of Matthew. And it just points to what was going to take place in the Zechariah prophecy. At the end of the day, Zechariah takes those 30 pieces of silver and he throws them back in the temple. And in this prophecy, whenever Judas realizes the magnitude of what he actually did, he goes back into the temple and he tries to give the money back and get Jesus back, and he can't. And he throws that blood money on the ground there in the temple before he goes and he ends his own life. These actions are all shockingly detailed and in the prophecy in Zechariah, and they come true in the life of Judas Iscariot. And it's just amazing when you think about all those hundreds of years before, and God was making it clear to us then. Again, this is part of the prophecy concerning the Messiah, concerning the fact of who Jesus is, that Jesus would never have had the ability to impact or to make happen. I mean, who is it that puts the thought in these guys' mind of what his own death price is going to be? No, this is part of one of the reasons why we know he is who he says he is. He is our God. In prophecy, over 300 messianic prophecies concerning him have came true about him. What does that make you think? Do you feel like you could ever betray Jesus for any amount of money? How have you betrayed Jesus? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Every one of us have betrayed Jesus at some level and in some way. Betrayal is hard. Maybe you've been betrayed. Betrayal is hard. It's almost impossible when we think about it. But Jesus endured it. He endured it. The pain, the sin that was dumped upon him, he endured all of that because of us and because of our love. Take some time and think about it. You've been betrayed. Would you ever love that person again? Would you die for that person? Jesus did.